Alright guys, so apparently Lamar Odom crossed over when he was going through his whole OD situation, right?
He
had a whole conversation with Robyn Z, our very own DJ LAZ Morning Show psychic medium. She's absolutely amazing. So this is a literal exclusive. She is going to tell us everything that he said to her, and then we might even have to ask about a couple of our other favorite celebs that have made the journey to the other side. So Robyn, be ready, just in case, I don't know, if Joan Rivers has talked to you, or Whitney, or Michael, or any of those folks. So, you never know what you're going to hear. Thank you for joining. Again, you can follow us at Hits973. That's our Twitter, Instagram, and our Facebook. I'm Kimmy B973. That's DJ LAZ.
Hey, it's me, Lindsay.
Hold on.
Nobody saw nobody.
She's still alive, by the way.
No.
Lindsay Lohan is not dead.
Time ago.
Alright guys, so hold on to your seats because we've got a very special Dirty at 30 for you right now. So psychic medium Robyn Z is live in the studio with us. Now she's been taking your calls all morning long, but she dropped a little bomb on us. She said that Lamar Odom had actually crossed over when he OD'd back on October the 13th. He did in fact cross over to the other side. And Robyn, he had a whole conversation with you?
Oh yes. And what I did was I looked at it like this. He came to me and it was so forceful. It was like, I'm here, and the way he spoke, and I didn't know anything about how he spoke, okay, at all. Yes, so he came to me, and he said the first thing was this. He wanted to get his messages out to Chloe, to everybody, because the story keeps getting twisted. And so, in his words, the first thing he said was, jumping through hoops to get this to you. Listen to me. I need to win this game. This is the game of life, except this life ain't a game. That was the first.
That sounds like somebody drunk would say.
Right.
No, what?
That was,
It
wait,
just sounds like something he would say.
Yes. Then he says, for Chloe. Chloe, he called Chloe baby girl. This is, I don't feel like this is out in the news. I don't. I feel like it's between them.
Well, you know what's funny? When he woke up, he allegedly, the first thing he said was, hey, baby. When he came out of his coma.
And of course, I had all this before that ever happened. So he says, if you could see the way the world, the way I could right now, you could say, how bleeped up is that?
Whoa.
Okay. It is what it is, right? A. And he goes, A, you need to listen to me. He goes, listen to me. This is my soul. This is my life. You know the truth. Yeah, it's all lies, man. It's all lies, but it's all good. Because in the end, and this is what I found amazing, he said, God knows the truth. I see God. I also see you. And I see God through you.
He said all that to Chloe?
He said this, and he wanted the messages to be passed in the right direction, because what's happened is that he says, look at me, I'm hanging by a needle without substance. That's not Robyn talking there. That's not me. I don't, you guys know me. And he goes, you know, there's no substance whatsoever. This life is something else. And this is what I found amazing. One of the things, we go through all this bleep, and then we think we know what it is that we want. We think it's something else. When we get to that place, it ain't what we thought it was, so we give it up. In the true purpose of why we even started, which is what we thought we all wanted in the first place, but then we don't want it. And then he says he's smiling down. He knows the addiction got him. And something went really, really wrong over there. Nevada.
Yeah, Nebraska, absolutely.
And he said, people ain't talking about it. Period.
So
something else happened.
Yeah, he goes, when this happened with the afterlife experience, and he did cross over, he said, I felt so sick. And I had to lie down, and it suddenly happened. And what you think you can't happen, what you think can never happen, happened. Right. And he floated over, and he saw everybody and what they did in the Love Ranch do what they did.
No, not a good view.
No, it was incredible.
Listen to me. I'm trying to lighten up the mood.
I get it, but no, those little hookers, literally.
There were too many.
Did they take his $75,000?
You know what? I know that they. Let's say they. how do you say, they took his stuff and disposed of certain things?
Listen.
Okay.
Yeah, on that note, people,
Wow.
Robyn Z, you can visit her for yourself, robynz.com. That's Robyn Z with a Y. Make sure you check her out.
I have one more thing to say about this. He came to me and he said, today's the day I have to make a decision if I stay or I go. And I helped him. I said, and he said, I'm going to stay. And I said, you need to stay because your work isn't done here. And that's the day that they said he came out of the coma.
Wow.
So it was amazing.
All right, that's the Dirty at 30 right here on the new hits 97.3, being brought to you by offleaseonly.com, the nation's used car destination now to lighten up LAZ. Another hit track from one of our favorite girls, our Boca girl, Ariana Grande. Her latest, it's called Focus, from her upcoming album, Moonlight. You're hearing it first on the new hits 97.3.
Oh, that message out
Oh my God. So what do you guys think? Sounded very Lamar to me. Hashtag I'm just saying, because he's been complaining for months now that he's not getting heard, that people are twisting his words, that they're twisting the situation around him, that basically he's coming under attack from all sides, and it drove him over the edge.
And you know what? That's one thing in this life, because the media can twist so much around. But the truth of the matter is, from what we know, obviously he had problems. He was trying to get well, and I don't think he realized how critical it was, okay, when this was all going on. But the bottom line is he was there, and he saw through. It's like he had to fight his way back here, which was a big fight to get back here again. So yeah, you're right. The media will take everything and twist it, and then
no, they won't. What are you talking about?
I mean, the Kardashians, let's be honest, they're a machine,
of course,
and it's very difficult to get any other side of the story out other than the side that they want portrayed. And there's a lot of magazines that figure, I think, that being on their side is going to last a lot longer than being on Lamar Odom's side. So we may as well take this angle.
I feel like if he has a chance, to at least tell the story. He knows he was at the afterlife. He knows he went there. So I pray that he can actually I didn't know much of anything about this till I got the visit. Really.
All right.
How do they pick who they're going to visit, Robyn? How do they pick who they're going to visit?
You know what? I feel like they know.
Is there like a Rolodex up there?
No, I wish there was.
Right? Like, Robyn, she sounds good.
That's so funny. I feel like they need to know that they're going to get heard, and that you're going to take them seriously. Because it's almost like if I took the thing and I haven't shared this with anyone. Thank God I shared it with you.
Mrs. CEO just wanted to know if you said anything about changing his ways.
Well, if he doesn't, he's an idiot.
I feel like, in answer to your question, he knows he needs to. That is something that's going to have to be worked on, because as far as it goes, I don't feel he's the same person he ever was before this happened. So meaning the walking, the talking, the actual verbal, thing that's going on. I don't see him being now the way it was.
You think he's strong enough with all those setbacks to make
overcome
that? Yeah.
We'll talk out of this song.
If he gets a kidney transplant,
Okay, and then
then
promote the mix.
yes.
Going off in the mix.
But it's really it's a lot. It's a
I
lot
think
to go
you two
through.
should have a psychic medium show online, hosted by Kimmy B, of course, the perfect Robyn Z when it comes to talking to dead people, and you guys have fun with that. I'm not going to be anywhere near that room, but you enjoy yourselves.
Robyn, there's some people he needs to talk to.